Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, sir.
Please confirm if you are able to see my screen and my voice is clear.
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. So in yesterday's class, we started analyzing Darlington amplifier. Okay, we started analyzing the Darlington amplifier. Okay, this is the circuit, isn't it? Right. So we found out Ri, Ai, Av are not 2. We found out. Okay. Ri. Let us discuss. Okay. The significance of these values that we got. That is what we will be discussing. But please remember, this is not the end of the problem. We have done only R naught 2. Okay. R naught 2 means what is R naught 2? We are neglecting the load. Okay. This load we are removing and we are measuring resistance V naught by I naught 2. Now when we take R naught, it is R naught 2 parallel with RE. Okay. As I told you, the same thing we have done earlier also, isn't it? The process is, first we will not consider RE. We will find resistance, that we will call it R naught 2. Then at last we will take R naught parallel combination of R naught 2 and RE. So R naught 2 is R naught 2 parallel RE. What is R naught? What is R naught 2? We got, what is the value? What is the value of R naught 2 that we got? 22.37, isn't it? Okay. So 22.37 in parallel with what? 22.37 in parallel with what is RE? Yesterday's question, 1 kilo ohm. Okay. So what is R naught? Quickly calculate. 22.37 in parallel with 1 kilo ohm. How much is that? How much is that? 22.37. Okay. What is the formula for two resistors in parallel? R1, R2 by R1 plus R2, isn't it? So R naught is R naught 2 parallel with RE. RE is the load resistance here. Okay. So 22.37 into 1 kilo ohm. Okay. 22.37. So 1 kilo means you should take 1000. So 22.37 into 1000 divided by 22.37 plus 1000. How much you are getting R naught? Fast, please. Simple calculation. What is R naught you are getting? Simple calculation. 22.37 into 1000 divided by 22.37 plus 1000. So 22.37 000 divided by 1022.37, isn't it? So how much you are getting? Fast, please. Simple calculation. As I told you, your mobile phone is sufficient. You don't even need a scientific calculator. Very simple calculation.
21.88.
21.88. Everybody getting the same answer?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So that is the end of the okay, that is the end of the problem. We yesterday's class, we took up this problem. We found out Ri, Ai, AV, R naught. All these we have found out. Okay. And now let us analyze. Okay. Let us analyze the values. Okay. See, this is very important because now based on values, we are going to discuss the theory. Okay. If question asked, find out the expressions for Ri, Ai, Av, R naught, whatever we have done, you will do without values. If question asked in the form of problems, you will have values. Method is the same. Okay. Now let us analyze what is the input resistance for this particular Darlington pair. Okay. Right. So as I told you, these transistors connected like this. This is Darlington pair. Darlington pair, two transistors together connected in this form. Okay. Now when we are making amplifier using this combination of transistor, this is Darlington amplifier. Okay. So yesterday we have obtained values. Input resistance is very high. What is the input resistance we got? Yes, 1.155 mega. Mega is 10 power 6. 1.155 into 10 power 6 ohm, very large value. So important feature of Darlington pair is very high input resistance. Next, also current gain is very high. What is the current gain? We got 1129.6, more than 1000, very high current gain. Okay. Voltage gain is almost equal to 1. Voltage gain is almost equal to 1. The reason is here both transistors here are in common collector configuration. Okay. For AC equivalent, VCC we are replacing by ground. When we replace VCC by ground, both collectors are grounded. So it appears to be in common collector configuration. Okay. This is the AC equivalent. For AC equivalent, the collector is common for both input and output. Same case for second transistor also, collector is common for both input side, collector is common for both output side. So both transistors are in common collector configuration in Darlington pair. Usually common collector gives gain of nearly 1, unity gain, voltage gain for common collector is nearly equal to 1. One transistor gives 1, another transistor gives 1, overall gain 1 into 1 is again 1, right? So the current gain for common collector as well as Darlington pair, okay, amplifier is, okay, is the nearly equal to 1 because here the circuit, the transistors are in common collector configuration. Okay. R naught is very low. Okay. Both R naught 2 and R naught we have seen they are in ohm, isn't it? Nearly 20 ohm. So very low value. So these are the features of your Darlington pair. Okay. Right. High input resistance, high current gain, unity voltage gain. Okay. Nearly 1. What do you mean by unity voltage gain? Voltage gain of nearly equal to 1. Low output resistance. Okay, so these are the features of your Darlington pair. Right. Now let us go to next problem. Another concept which is two-stage RC coupled amplifier. We are now going to discuss. Okay, right. See, so far we have analyzed lots and lots of circuits. Okay. So this one I expect you to solve by yourself. See, the method is same. Input resistance, input voltage by input current. You do it 10 times, 100 times, 1000 times, it is the same. Okay. Output resistance, you know the tips. Make Vs 0, pull out the load resistor. Okay. Then external voltage source you will apply. Current drawn from that external voltage source you will measure. Voltage divided by that current drawn will give you the output resistance. Okay. So simple tricks, the same old tricks which we have been discussing for the earlier circuits, we will be using here. Okay. Anyway, so let us see the problem now. Next, we will be discussing a problem on two-stage RC coupled amplifier. Okay. First of all, why it is called? I am telling the name of this circuit. Okay. The name of this circuit is two-stage RC coupled amplifier. Why it is called? See, think. If you think, you understand the subject. Why it is called two-stage RC coupled amplifier? Anybody?
It has two transistors.
Yes, very good. It has two transistors. Okay. This is one amplifier stage. This is another amplifier stage. So two stage. Okay. Then how the two stages are connected? See, this is one stage, another stage. How they are connected? They are connected via R and C. Okay. Hence, this circuit is called as two-stage RC coupled amplifier. Like in this problem, they did not mention, isn't it? Okay. Anyway, whether they mention or not, you should know the names, right? So this is two-stage RC coupled amplifier. Why the name so? Because two stages, two transistors, two stages. Between the two stages, the coupling is due to R and C. So two-stage RC coupled amplifier. Now whatever we are analyzing, which will be for a two-stage analysis of a two-stage RC coupled amplifier. Okay. So first, now what all they are asking? They are asking Ri, R0, AV, AVS. Okay. They have mentioned HIE value, HFE value. HRE value, HOE, they said equal to 0. They said HRE and HOE equal to 0. Now, which analysis I should use? Should I use exact analysis or approximate analysis? Please answer. Which analysis should we use now? Exact analysis or approximate analysis? Which one we should use? Please answer.
Approximate analysis.
Yes. Okay. But do I need to check the, yes, approximate analysis? Correct. Very good. Do I need to check the condition HOE RL is greater than 0.1 or not? Do I need to check yes or no? Directly they said 0. So
No.
if you check also, HOE is 0. HOE into RL, 0 into anything is 0, isn't it? So you like in previous case, you had to find out what is the load resistance for first stage, what is the load resistance for second stage. This is what we did in previous problem. We don't need to do all that because HOE is 0. So HOE into RL, 0 into anything, irrespective of whatever the RL for the second stage or first stage, irrespective of whatever the value of the load resistance, HOE into RL is 0. 0 into anything is 0, and obviously that is less than 0.1, isn't it? So HOE RL less than 0.1 is strictly satisfied because HOE is 0. So directly in both the cases, I can use what analysis? Both transistors I can replace by exact H parameter model or approximate H parameter model. Which one? Yes.
Approximate.
Yes, approximate. But before we do that, what is the first step? See, single stage, multi-stage, feedback amplifier, any amplifier, when asked to find out these input resistance, output resistance, voltage gain, okay, so on, what is the first step you will do? Please give answer. Given this circuit, what is the first step? Same process. If you learn once, one time learning, 100 circuits, you will apply the same skill and you will score good marks. Okay. Yeah, please answer. What is the first step? Perfect. Very good. First step is AC equivalent. Okay. First step, AC equivalent. What are the tricks you will remember for AC equivalent? First, please. Again, same old story. AC equivalent. What are the things you will remember?
Capacitor short circuit, sir.
Very good. Perfect. Capacitors. Wherever you have capacitors, you will replace by short circuit. Okay. Right. Next, what is the other thing?
VCC ground, sir.
Very good. VCC ground. Only these two you will do. Okay. So first capacitor short circuit means this capacitor short, this capacitor short. If this capacitor is short circuited, what will happen to this overall combination? A resistor in parallel with short circuit, the equivalent is simply short circuit. Okay, short circuit means 0 ohm. Short circuit means 0 ohm. Okay, so when I consider AC equivalent, it is like 150 in parallel with 0 ohm. Two resistors in parallel, R1, R2 by R1 plus R2. 150 into 0 by 150 plus 0. How much is that? 0.
Zeros.
Yes. So for AC equivalent, this I can simply replace by a wire joining emitter to ground. That's it. Okay. So we have discussed this one short. This one short means direct connection between emitter and ground. This one short again, same. Emitter is directly grounded, right? Emitter is grounded means the transistors are in which configuration? Both transistors are in common emitter. Whichever terminal is ground, ground means common. Ground, isn't it? For input also you are taking ground, output also you are taking ground. So ground is the common terminal. Emitter grounded means both the transistors are in common emitter configuration. Okay, fine. So first step, go for AC equivalent. AC equivalent means capacitor short, means what do you have? Vs, this 1K directly connected to transistor. Okay, so where do we have that? Okay, this one. Vs 1K directly connected to transistor. Vs 1K directly connected to transistor. Next, if I replace VCC by ground, then this 10K is also starting from base to ground. This 100K is also starting from base to ground. So both this 10K and 100K will be in what? Answer fast, please. They will be in what? Series or parallel? See, whenever two terminals we have, both resistors starting and ending, starting point of resistors, ending points same, okay, isn't it? So for AC equivalent, see, this resistance 10K will be as it is. This resistance 10K is as it is. Now this 100K will start from base and go to ground, means base is here, ground already I gave. So for AC equivalent, this 100K appears to be from here to ground. So for AC equivalent, 100K appears to be from this point to ground. Okay. Next, what we have? This transistor as it is. This transistor as it is. Then when I consider this capacitor short circuit, I told you the equivalent is simply short circuit, isn't it? Zero resistance in parallel with 150, it is 0. So emitter directly connected to ground. Emitter directly connected to ground. Next, what do we have? Here we have 12K resistance from collector to ground. So we have 12K resistor from collector to ground. Next, what is the other resistors? Now same logic. Here these two resistors were in parallel. So now these two resistors will be in what? For AC equivalent, these two resistors will be in series or parallel? What is the answer?
Parallel.
Parallel. Very good. So from this point, this is short circuit, isn't it? So collector, from collector, we will have 4.7, then 47K in parallel. Okay. 12K we already finished. So 12K we already finished. 4.7, 47K in parallel, right? Now this also we finished. Next we are going here, connected to base. So connected to base. Then what do we have? From Now what should I take here? Emitter directly I should connect where? For AC equivalent.
Ground.
Yes. Emitter I should directly connect to
Ground.
ground. Very good. Okay. So emitter directly grounded. What else is remaining? This one. Okay. Here I am taking output, means correct collector I will directly take output. So collector directly I am taking output V0. Next, from collector I have 3K going where for AC equivalent, where I should connect? Ground.
Ground.
So ground
Ground.
already I have taken down. So this 3K will start from V0 and go to ground. This 3K will start from V0 and go to ground. Okay, simple. Now, see, good thing we have here is two resistors in parallel, isn't it? What is the formula? R1 R2 by R1 plus
100
R2.
into 10 by 10 plus
Yes.
100.
Yes. Yes. So next task, what we will do is these two are in parallel. We will replace by single resistance. Again, where else we have parallel? Observe. Where else we have parallel resistors? Are there any parallel resistors further?
12K 4.7.
Very good. 12K, 4.7K and 47K. 12K, 4.7K, 47K. All are in parallel. Okay. 12K, 4.7, 47. All are in parallel. Again, these I can replace by single resistance. What is the formula? 1 divided by 3 resistors in parallel. What is the formula? 1 divided by 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. Okay. So first we are replacing this 10K, 100K. 10 into 100 by 10 plus 100. If you do, you are getting 9.01. Okay. Next, 3 resistors in parallel. What is it? 1 by 12K plus 1 by 4.7K plus 1 by 47K. 1 by 12K plus 1.47K plus 1 by 47K. Okay. Then these two as it is. So what we are doing? Only we are changing it. We are simplifying this one and we are simplifying these 3 resistors. So when we simplify, we are getting 3.15 kilo. Okay, right? Now circuit becomes very easy. Okay, now the circuit becomes very easy because question said only approximate analysis. Approximate analysis means only 2 components for each transistor. Okay, right? That we have to replace. So again, the same old process. First AC equivalent. Here we found some simplifications. We simplified. Okay, good. Then we are going for the replace transistor by equivalent circuit. Okay, next step is replace transistor by equivalent circuit. So how many components? What are the 2 components? Tell me, anybody answer please. What are the 2 components for transistor for approximate model? First, same old story. See, so far we are doing the same thing again and again and again and again. I'll be surprised if anybody don't remember. Okay. 2 components, HIE, HFEIB. Okay. 100 transistors if you are analyzing, 100 circuits. Okay, 100 circuits if you are analyzing, and the process is the same. Okay, 100 times you will simply replace the transistor by its equivalent circuit. Okay, so it is very important, you should not forget these steps. First, given the circuit, go for AC equivalent, we completed. Next, any simplifications if possible do. Then replace transistor by equivalent circuit, same old process. Okay, fine. So what does transistor consist? At the input side, this is HIE, then at the output side, HFEIB. Okay, approximate model of transistor. This is the approximate model of transistor. Only 2 components. Only 2 components. HIE, HFEIB. Okay. Again, second transistor, HIE, HFE-IB. To avoid confusion, we are giving names IB1, IB1, current entering the second transistor, base of second transistor, IB2. Okay, so we are writing HIE, HFE, IB1, HIE, HFE, IB2. Okay, question may be, can we take both HIE, HFE? Let us see the question. Here they said both transistors are identical. Okay, question mentioned both transistors are identical. Transistor identical means their parameters are same. You should not take HIE1, HIE2, you should not take. Okay, if they don't mention also, by default you can take equal values. So HIE, this also HIE, but current is different, isn't it? Here some other connection, here some other connections, obviously current will be different. So we have to give different variables, IB1, IB2. Okay, in simple words, what we are doing, we are replacing transistor by approximate model. What does approximate model consist? IB1 is the current, only two components, HIE, HFE, IB1. Okay, so IB1 is the current, only two components, HIE, HFE, IB1. Likewise, second transistor, IB2 is the current, then only two components, HIE, HFE, IB2. IB2 is the current, HIE, one component, second component is HFE, IB2. Remaining everything as it is. Okay, same old story. I'll be more than surprised if anybody fails. Okay, because the same thing we are doing. Just the tricks you know, you pass. But all over the state, many are failing. Okay, it should not happen. So what do we have? VS 1K 9.09K as it is. VS 1K 9.09K as it is. We replace the transistor by equivalent circuit. Over. Next, what do we have? 3.15K. 3.15K as it is. Next transistor we have. Again, two components for transistor, HIE, HFE. What else as it is? 3K as it is. Okay, fine. Now we analyze this circuit, we get the results for it. Okay, same old story. What is input resistance? See, okay, please confirm if you are able to hear me. I think there was some signal interruption.
Yes, sir.
My voice is clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. So, right now again, see, two-stage RC coupled amplifier or Darlington pair. Okay, CECB, CECC, whatever we have seen, input resistance process is the same. Okay, so first remember these key points, right? Remember this first, any amplifier, you will go for AC equivalent, then replace transistor by equivalent circuit. If they ask exact, replace by exact model, or if they ask approximate, replace by approximate H parameter model. Okay, common process, right? Then RI, AV, AVS, technique is the same. Okay, technique is the same. Just do your KVLs, KCLs, whatever results you get, write down. Any question, boldly attempt. Don't see this is very big circuit. Don't see this big circuit and be afraid. Okay, in exam. Anyway, so let us go into the solution of this. Now, very easy. What is RI? Answer. We have discussed many times. RI. What is RI?
Input voltage by input current.
Very good. What is the input voltage here?
VI by IB1.
Very good. VI by IB1. Okay. Now, see, VI I am writing here. If I write VI here between the two resistance, is it same or different? Anybody answer?
Same, sir.
Very good. Okay. See, resistors are in parallel, right? Means whenever resistors are in parallel means voltage they are connected, top terminals connected, bottom terminals connected. So voltage across both resistors is actually equal and it is equal to Vi. It's okay if I write here, it's okay if I write here. Okay. So actually the Vi is, I can write here or here. So the resistance looking into the terminals. Now another thing that you will observe is voltage is same. Now see my mouse pointer, this terminal, okay, and then this terminal. Resistance looking into those terminals, I am taking Ri1. Okay, that is the input resistance of first stage. To get the overall input resistance, now again without considering source, we are not considering source. Okay, to get the overall input resistance, what we will do, looking into these two terminals. Okay, that is Ri. Okay, anyway, so first let us finish Ri1, Ri1, same old thing, similar thing we have seen many times. Okay, what is that? Vi by Ib1. What is Vi here in terms of these two? Quickly, fast, young blood, you should answer fast. What is Vi in terms of these two? Ib1 into, what is Vi?
IB1 into HIE.
Very good. Ib1 into HIE. Vi is Ib1 into HIE. What will cancel here? Ib1 will cancel. So Ri1 is simply HIE. Again, you look at this, you can say, right? Something similar we already seen earlier. Okay. See, so much of similarity between our topics. Just learn the skills, you will be able to solve any problem. So we got, okay, Ib1 cancelled. We simply got Ri1 is HIE. HIE given in the question 1 kilo ohm. So input resistance 1 kilo ohm over, okay, first part completed. In the problem, first part Ri completed. Next is what they are asking, R0, AV, AVS. If you do R0, we have to change the circuit. We have to do modifications, isn't it? VS0, remote load resistance, connected external source at the output, current drawn. So we have to do some modifications. To avoid that, first let us complete AV, AVS. AV, AVS are for the same circuit. AV, AVS for this circuit only. Okay. So what we will do, first let us complete AV, AVS, then last let us go for R0. Okay. So what will our AVS be? Sorry, AV. Let us go for AV. Next is, see, R0 I said we will do last. So next we have to find AV. What is AV? Voltage gain. First, same old story. V0 by voltage gain. Answer. V0 by
V0 by I0.
V0 voltage gain. V0 by what? See, any gain is output by input. Voltage gain is
V0 by Vi.
very good. Okay, voltage gain is V0 by Vi. So V0 by Vi, right? Now we have to identify. See, simple. What is V0? Find out. What is Vi? Find out. Okay. What is common? Try to get something common so that you can, means common current. Ib1, if I get V0 in terms of Ib1, Vi also in terms of Ib1. Ib1 will cancel, we will get an answer. That will be the AV. Over. Simple. Right? You need not remember. You see, think, okay, what I can take common, this is my circuit. Maybe I can take Ib1. Okay, I can get V0. First, I can get V0 in terms of Ib2. Then maybe I will get in terms of Ib1. Then Ib1, Vi also, if I get in terms of Ib1, I can cancel, I can get AV. That visualization you should have first. Then, okay, like for example, see this circuit. Straight away I can get V0 in terms of Ib2. Okay. Then from this circuit I can get Ib2 in terms of Ib1. Okay. So overall I can get V0 in terms of Ib1. Again, at the input side, Vi, I can get in terms of IB1, right? So just look at the circuit first, visualize, then go for the solution. Okay, then go for the solution. So straight away we can see V0 I can get in terms of IB2 first, then again IB2 in terms of IB1, means V0 I can get in terms of IB1. Vi also I can get in terms of IB1. IB1 I can cancel out and I can get a result for AV. Okay, so that is what we will plan. Nothing to remember. See, plan, execute, get the results. Okay, so V0. Okay, let us see what we have V0 here. Now please note, these terminals are open. Nothing is connected towards the right of the terminal. In such a case, whatever the current flowing here will be the same current flowing here. Okay, now tell me, what is the current flowing through 3 kilo ohm? What is the current flowing through 3 kilo ohm? Answer.
HFE IB1 IB2.
Very good. Now, is it in upward direction or downward direction?
Downward direction.
See, always current flows in loop. Okay, current flows in loop, right? So it flows like this. Okay, and one more thing, see, there is no class, no, what is the 4th hour EMF? Am I correct? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Sir is on leave, so I will
Sir.
continue. Okay, sir is on leave, so I will be continuing. What we will do is again rejoin all of you. Okay, same link, again rejoin. So again we will start, we'll stop now and we will continue. Okay.